Okay, so both of them are completely equal in the clear, with the except of the fact that Zinzao is gonna lose Scuttle bot side, but I mean they'll be equal in Scuttles as well, honestly. Like everything is completely equal. I Garen just ignore him. I mean, like Garen to not ignore. Okay, good job. And that's first blood for Los Ratones already. Okay, that's actually not so bad. Okay, that's actually worth for Los Ratones, because Varus gets the kill and Rally gets the kill. And Silent TB bot. Okay, so Nata is gonna buy time. How is the wave bot lane? I think the wave bot lane is good for them.
Nata, he just has to run towards the jungle. Bounce, no ultimate available. Flashes Eve into the queue, and Los Ratones will take their third of the game.
Anyway, this game seems like a complete stomp. So Los Ratones TP'd bot lane with the Sion, and then they instantly lane swap. Nemesis is a little bit higher than CS. Velia is also having, you know, like starting the game with a kill.
He's looking to play towards more the top of the map.
Peng is playing well. He's, you know, mindful or aware. Wait, how the fuck are they diving bot lane?
Bounce will go down, but he's got the zombie form. It's a 1-for-1 already, but he's just gonna chase onto Nata.
Bro, if he would get a kill, that would be insane.
So close to going down.
Well, guys. RS would have if Baus got that kill. Yeah, 100%. If Baus gets that kill, just go next insta. I mean, I'm still surprised that they gave Baus his you know, his best champion initially. But I guess it's a BO5 and it's game 1, right? So okay. Los Ratones won Dragon. Los Ratones did not get void grabs yet, but they have a really nice lead in bot lane, really nice lead in top lane. It is overall 1000 gold. Ruddy is stabilizing the game though, right? Just let's not over, I guess, focus on one team only. I feel like Ruddy is doing their best to stabilize this game as much as possible. They are not really giving up more kills, and the kills they gave up, they traded, they didn't just die. So it is not completely over yet. You can say that Los Ratones are under comfortable champions, so Ruddy not being ahead in the early game. I overall think that Ruddy composition gets outscaled. Oh, that would happen big if Peng would... Okay, well that would happen big if Peng would not get caught like that. And now Natty Nat is gonna die as well. Actually, he can flat now, he's dead. Yeah, I feel like that's just GG. I can't tell, is Los Ratones playing so well, or is Ruddy just inting? Because I feel like Ruddy is just inting. But then again, when we played against Ruddy, we were losing some early games. So I guess Los Ratones must be stepping up a lot right now. I feel like it's a player gap for sure, yeah.
Just gonna go for a bit of supportal combat between the two of them.
Yeah, like Peng couldn't, unfortunately Peng could not join that. Okay, Reckless just uses his ult. I mean, I guess Reckless dies, but it's just a support kill. It doesn't really impact the game too much. He already used his words, they have vision and everything, so... Ruddy players can get tilted. I mean, Ruddy is also streaming their POV, so I wonder how are the comms. I don't know if any of you is listening to Ruddy, but I wonder if they are tilted or not. The Baus is trying to make a cool mid play. Okay, so Velia, they are preparing a dive bot lane, and Pane has no ult yet. Peng has TP though. Oh, they will pull it off because they have ult on Alistar. Okay, so this is really good for Los Ratones anyway. You know what I mean? They probably don't have the timer on the Pantheon ult essentially, like 1-to-1. So they don't. Wait, what?
I don't know what he was intending to do off the back of that one when the dragon comes up, so at least has
something. Lucky.
But they're gonna immediately jump him.
Okay, Kranich is dead.
Down he goes. Shut down for
That's pretty huge. They can get dragon out of it. So Los Ruddy still in the game. Really well done by them. Really good play. Okay, that was really good though. I don't know whose call was it. It was Marlon, Natty Nat, or Nata, or even Pengu, but the point is it was very well done. Good adaptation by Velia, though, stealing 2 enemy camps in the topside jungle. They know they give objectives, so they instantly go to topside and they, you know, collect the farm there. Okay, they will be diving this. Pengu has ult though, so he can ult away.
He's looking towards the carries. Peng no mana.
He's just used the unraveled earth as well in the jungle.
Good flash, but I think he's not getting out. Unfortunately, Alistar can tank the tower too long. So there's just not much to be done. And even though they are trying to kill the boss, he's not gonna die. Like, Jhin as a champion doesn't kill Sion, right? So Jhin will kill Sion at, you know, 3-4 items, but oh my god, the boss. Bro, like, when this guy has a good game, he really has a good game, you know what I mean? When this guy has a bad game, he has a bad game. But when he has a good game, he has a good game.
That much raw power out of it. It's a good step towards the Jhin power.
Oh my god.
So right now,
I kind of feel bad for the Cho'Gath because I feel like he's missing everything. Like, he seems very uncomfortable. Either he's uncomfortable on stage or it's just... Like, that also didn't make sense. Why not WE and then Q, right? Was Reckless always a support main? No. Reckless used to be AD carry main. He was one of the best AD carries we had in Europe for quite a while. They can't fight this because Sign is already rotating with ult and Cho'Gath is half mana, half HP. Okay, this fight is gonna be really good for Los Ratones.
coming in, they're going to throw that Pantheon ult down, but Nemesis goes for the charm.
Cho'Gath is just dead. So Cho'Gath is dead and Nata has no damage to kill Nemesis. Nemesis can finish off Nata as well. Yeah, well, this game is looking close, and I mean, after this one, I feel like the game is, you know, set in stone. It was a good charm on the Cho'Gath, but the Cho'Gath has no business TPing into a Varus and into a, you know, into a charm from the Nemesis as well. I think Cho'Gath had to flash the charm, if that makes sense, you know. If they understand the fight well, they'd flash the charm. But I feel like this game, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I feel like this game is one of those games where they are kind of fully, like, they are playing game one and they are picking some Baus champs and opening Sion to maybe have like easier time drafting from the next game. But I don't think they are supposed to win this game necessarily. Also, I think the Nemesis played this fight really crazy good. Like, he did everything he was supposed to do. Our games against Ruddy Sykes were quite even, and Ruddy Sykes is getting stomped. But I also feel like Ruddy Sykes is a bit nervous. Or maybe, maybe the Los Ratones are just playing better than I think they are. But I feel like it's like a little bit of a... Well, first of all, I think it's a bit of a draft diffy. Second of all, I think they are just like very, I don't know, maybe excited. I mean, I think the biggest problem of the games is that they get experience in playing in arena and we don't. That's, I think, like the biggest issue. But at least we get to see them play, so we know what they play, right? So the good thing is that we know what they play. The bad thing is that, well, everything else is a bad thing. that one auto kill. Bro, they're showing on camera just because it's him, you know what I mean? They're showing the buzz on the camera just because it's the buzz. I mean, 90% of the crowd is cheering for Los Ratones, so... Like 90-95% of the crowd, I'd say, is cheering for Los Ratones. Okay, well, anyways, that's 10k gold, guys. It's a matter of time till Los Ratones are just gonna take this game. We'll see how the second draft goes for Ruddy Sack. Maybe they have an idea. I wonder if they will keep on going blue side or they will, like, opt into counter picks on red side. Imagine if Los Ratones did not make it here, would anyone even go there? I think if Los Ratones would not make it here, they would still bring some of them just to do a fan meet, like meet and greet. But I think if Los Ratones would not make it, it will be a bit cooked, yeah. It definitely will be a little bit cooked, for sure. It can be fine, but Jhin just needs a lot of time to be useful. Baus is just making clips out of them right now. He's doing like the classics, you know what I mean? Presses ult on the Jhin W, gets out. You have a flash on Rek'Sai, you can knock someone up. You don't have a flash, you cannot knock anybody up, then you can get kited easily. Okay, Marlon's gonna ult here, right? Marlon's not gonna ult here. Oh my god, bro, they are getting so smoked. They are actually just getting so smoked right now, it's crazy. That was not a good TP. That was really not a good TP, guys. That was really not a good TP. He should have just based it. And the only 2 kills they have is actually on Reckless. Reckless, Crowny, and Baus. Talia and Nemesis didn't even die. Nemesis has a freaking Magi. Like, look at how much HP the Sion lose. Full combo by Talia, and he did not even drop 1 bar. That was a full Talia combo, and he literally didn't even drop 1 bar of HP. Oh, bro, he's flipping it. The Pantheon is flipping it. The Pantheon is actually flipping it. Oh shit, Natty. Bro, why would you go there? Okay, he just does. Nah, but okay. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it, bro. I actually respect it. Like, you are so lost in this game anyway. You cannot kill Sion, you cannot kill Xin, you cannot kill Alistar. Enemy carries are so much more fed than yours. Just flip the ult into the fucking pit. Maybe we get a seal. If you don't, the game is lost anyway.
Oh, Pang, look who's behind you.
Oh,
actually, don't
no,
look.
he's gonna go for the wall. What an interrupt!
Brah.
Crowley secures the kill from downtown.
Brah.
That's why you
Brah.
Zion. And does force the spirit rush out.
What do you think?
He's gonna be able to jump away.
They're gonna
His
wrap
reckless
around.
jump.
I'm serious.
Gonna be Natty Nat falling down, Peng being absolutely obliterated. Crowley caught by the knockup, goes for the cleanse out though, as we see a couple of extra kills coming.
I mean, I think Chachi Cho'Gath is actually pretty clean though. So like, you know, if we ended up doing it, then I don't think there's like anything wrong with it.
Finds the damage onto the Cho'Gath. Here's the knockup. Gaethan, he's on the steps of his fountain, but he can't escape. It's the ace over to the side of Los Ratones. They open strong.
Chat, 425 and a 21,000 gold lead. I think that after this game, the players on the side of RS should just like chill, you know what I mean? Like, it's very important to just take a breather, you know? Because this game was like super one-sided and mega stompy. But they should just like chill now, you know? So they peak Pantheon first peak with a Gragas, Naafiri, and a Lucian ban. And then enemy team bans Rengar, Mundo, Gwen against... They ban Rengar, Mundo, Gwen against Narinat and against Getan. And then what they do is they peak Pantheon first peak. Enemy team answers with a Sion Ahri, as you know, the boss Sion and the Nemesis on Ahri. Then they get the Talia as a counter pick to Ahri and a Cho'Gath into the Sion. Then Los Ratones decides to pick Xin Zhao against the Pantheon. And what happens after is that they ban Nico against Marlon. They ban Brom against Reckless. Then they ban Nautilus against Marlon. And then they ban Ezreal against Crowny. And what Crowny ends up blind picking is the Varus. Now they get a counter pick support. And what they end up picking on the bot lane is Jhin and Rel. So Rel is one of the supports that is very blindable, but Rel into Alistar. So Alistar is considered a good support into Rel. But when you have a Talia and a Cho'Gath in your team, technically Alistar that does not have a... And then they last pick the Alistar. And then this is the draft. I mean, like, okay, if this was T1 against Genji, right? Like, who do you think would win? Blue side or red side? Genji both sides. Okay, I know, but I mean like, okay, wait, let me rephrase. Imagine that on the left side there is, let's say on the left side there is G2, and on the right side there is KC. Or imagine there's Genji versus Genji, that's fine too. Genji versus Genji. Thousand Sion never loses, yeah, for sure. I mean, he's like, he played Sion probably like, okay, when you think about how much League of Legends people played in their lives, especially streamers and pro players, he probably played Sion easily over 1,000 hours. Like, easily. When you think about like musicians, how much they need to practice to be good at an instrument, I think he easily played like 1,000 hours of Sion, if not more. Could be way more than that. And they did decide to give it to him, which is fair, if you have a plan into it. The plan was, well, what we saw, and we ended up not winning, or they ended up not winning. I still like Los Ratones draft more. I mean, I feel like Los Ratones have a better front to back because Sion is more tanky than Cho'Gath. I think Ahri is just a strong champion overall. So is Talia, I guess. Pantheon Xin, that depends a bit on the game. But Varus is gonna have more damage than Jhin until 4 items. We are living in an era of fearless draft. And now Los Ratones stomped game 1. So they have the mental edge and they probably feel good about themselves. But all of these champions that you see are out. Baus cannot pick Sion until tomorrow, which means that you don't need to worry about Sion anymore. So, I mean, they can figure out like a way to draft. And Poppy is a flex pick on red side. Sorry, Ruddy side on blue side, the first pick Nafiri. And now we got a Poppy as a flex pick. This Poppy can go jungle and top lane. So Corki is a flex pick, but the Poppy is most likely jungle, I'd say. Nautilus and Ezreal, that's gonna be a Braum pick from Reckless. Oh, they go Leona. Okay, well, it's still probably gonna be a Braum pick from Reckless. I feel like the way Los Ratones draft is very obvious, but it's not flawed. It's good drafting. Like, you know what they will pick, and they play well, and they pick well. It's just you know what they're gonna do. Okay, they banned Aatrox, Yorick, and other side banned Volibear and Orianna. And they are gonna pick an Nemesis champion now, I think, and flex the Poppy till last. I think it's gonna be Poppy jungle, but I mean, they can still flex it. How old was I when I started? I was 18. They locked in the Quinn. Quinn top lane against the Gnar. This matchup is good for the Quinn. It's a good matchup for Quinn. Quinn is mostly counterpick to Gnar and to Renekton. I'm not sure if she's usable. Yeah, and maybe into Jax. You can play Quinn into Jax as well. He's basically a counterpick to champions that... Well, first of all, she can outrange and she can kite with E. But I do think that the drafts are really hard for Ruddy. I think game 1 and game 2, it does seem like Ruddy's sack is... definitely on like a little bit of a cooked side of the draft, you know? Because this Braum pick is so good. Ryze is getting outscaled by Syndra. Bot lane is getting outscaled. Jungle doesn't really do much because it's a Poppy, so, you know, like Nafiri might have like... Okay, okay, the only advantage I see them having, the only advantage that I think they can try to play off of through the sack, is the fact that they have a Nafiri into into Quinn. If Nafiri can try to camp the Quinn later on and get kills out of that, maybe. But outside of it, there is no advantage because Poppy is so good in this game. I know it's a hard game, guys. It's a really hard game. I feel like front to back, it's very hard, and it's very hard to play on silent because of the Quinn. Is it a good idea to try and ban out one player instead of spreading bans across several roles? No, normally what you do is that... Okay, because let's say you ban 3 the Baus champions, right? Then there is a high chance... Okay, so how drafting works is that when you have a blue side and a red side, you really want to make sure that the bans are not too one-sided on one side. Because if you make the bans too one-sided, what's gonna happen is that you will give up too many OP champions, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Let's say you are blue side and you ban 3 the Baus champions, and then you first pick Nafiri like they just did. Then Los Ratones can get 2 really good champions. And yeah, sure, Baus might be off his comfort, but he's still gonna pick like Jax and just wave clear, you know what I mean? So normally it's not worth it to ban 1 player only, unless the player clearly can't play more champs than 3. Normally it's better to ban, yeah, you can still try to target a player, but you should also make sure that the draft actually makes sense together. And I think that some teams that play against Los Ratones don't do that. They don't actually think about like the draft as a whole. They just think very individually about their own. How much delay? I think it's 3 or 4 minutes. Actually, is there a delay when they are playing on stage chat? Maybe there's no delay. Because there is no ghosting available, so there might be no delay. Velia does not win this level 2. He's making a mistake here. Unless Natty gets scared. Bro, Velia, Natty smited early. Natty panicked and smited early. But this is not looking the best, guys. This is definitely not looking the best. The jungle is not supposed to be as behind as he is. And now they also know where Nafiri is, so top lane is gonna be harder because... Actually, he has TP still, so he's farming well, but yeah, it's still a very hard matchup, as you can see. Like, the matchup one-on-one is so difficult to play. Wait, what is Nat doing? Natty is dead. It will take them time to kill him, but he is gonna die.
Can they find that closer? I don't know if there's a blast cone for Velia. So he's not gonna be able to close that wall, although
Why is he...
He jumps forward to bounce!
I guess he didn't want to die to Velia, so he just dies to somebody else. But they need a really good flash. If they can kill a Quinn here, that would be huge. Yeah, so this is the thing about the matchup, right? Like, as long as you E, as long as you save E, it's so difficult to gank this Quinn. I think Nafiri is level 6, but Nafiri is also slowed down from what happened before. Okay, Syndra is moving, but Velia is running away. Velia has phase rush still, I think. Maybe Ryze could ult behind. And Nemesis has to flash as well, I think. I don't know if they have... okay. That was a little bit of a panic flash from Natty. I don't think he had to flash in there. But good job and a good play from RS finally to bring the game back a little bit. It's still 1000 gold in 8 minutes, which is quite extreme. This time the smite goes on the side of Natty as well. Okay, Peng is gonna die. The bow stepping up.
Hex flashing onto Natty. Catches him with
Okay, he
the
failed, but he got the smite. Oh my god, bro. They are getting so smoked again. Okay, so Getan trying to zone Quinn, but he loses this. He should know that there's a Poppy on the way. He cannot stay here. I mean, as long as he denied the cannon, he at least did something. But that does look like a 3-0. I don't know if it makes any sense, but I think that Ruddy Sack, the way Nat played this game, he kind of just like fell over. Like, I don't know what, how do I explain this? I feel like Velia walked up to him and didn't even try to do anything. But Nat tripped on his own legs and fell over. Like, Nat tripped and fell down without Velia doing anything. Velia just walked up. And I feel like the drafts are made hard for them. Oh, Nemesis has no flash. He's dead here. I mean, it's always something, you know. It's Chad, it's still 2,000 gold at... like, okay, I'm watching this game. I'm not really paying that close attention. I'm just kind of yapping with y'all because I just feel like these games are unwatchable. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like these games are so one-sided, it's hard to watch them. I'm kind of excited for Fnatic against GX, but I think these games so far have not been exciting. Yeah, I mean, you know, these single plays that they do are pretty decent, you know. They are pretty decent. At least they get 1 or 2 kills, but overall, Los Ratones are outperforming. Like, look, even the Baus is respecting and not dying to the Rom from Leona. Like, this is crazy, you know? They are securing a dragon and the Baus is not dying. Like, this is really well done. This guy has cleanse. If they go on him... Wait, he cleansed. Nothing. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, Kami cleansed. They didn't really have flash. I mean, sorry, they did have flash on Leona, but they didn't have ult on Leona, so as soon as Kami flashed, he was out. And I guess he cleansed the slow, right? Because Nafiri ult slow, so he cleansed the slow there.
Minions die underneath the tower. Natty may find Velia here, has got backup. They found the lockdown, steadfast presence used. Velia losing a chunk of health. The true shot barrage comes in as well.
Okay, Velia no flash.
Velia's able to flash away. The hammer comes down.
Bro, I feel like they mega hate Nemesis. Instead of just trying to kill the Poppy with everything they have, they just try to go on Nemesis every single time. Okay, Nata will be able to, I think, get 2 kills here. Well done, Nata. He's gonna die, though, I think. He can't really run away from this. Crown is here to clean up. Reckless gets the kill, though, so... Can they find the boss or no? I think if Quinn gets one more Q, he's dead, yeah. That's huge. That was actually a good gold swing. That was a big one. Look at the gold now. Now it's only 1k. Yeah, Leona, you cannot run away from Leona, bro. If she hits AE on you, bro, you are cooked. It does seem like... Okay, if Los Ratones can somehow get 2 towers, this is... Oh, wait, Velia is cooking. Oh my god, nice, very nicely done here. Gets mid tower here. Wait, I'd be careful with Nata because the way he jumped in, I think if Brom would insta-ult him, he was dead. The problem with Los Ratones my face now is that Leona has a lot of range and they don't really have a way to engage. So if Ruddy Sack has control, this is a little bit rough. I feel like that's something that they are... Oh, and now Los Ratones are probably gonna contest the dragon as the Baus will go back, ult, and go to the dragon. Okay, I mean, they got the dragon, but 2 people died. I know how to explain it. But this situation, what should have happened is that Nar goes top lane from base, pushes 2 waves and TPs. Meanwhile, Ruddy Sack doesn't start the dragon, they just poke and buy time. And then Nar can TP to the fight. Okay, Crowny might be in a little bit of trouble here. And that they should also just go W the Poppy. Good play by Leona. Very good play by Leona. That's the problem with playing Quinn. I don't even know why is Rice TPing in here. I think he's TPing for them to get out, but I think they were out before. Nemesis has full vision, he's never gonna die here. Okay, if Ruddy sack plays it slow, they will all die. They need to play it fast. I think Rice dies for it. Okay, so double flash from Crowny. That's not too bad. It's a 1-for-1, and they got 2 flashes for 1 flash. It's not too bad, yeah. Honestly, not too bad. That was okay play. That was an okay play. I wonder what would happen if Naru TP. Bro, these freaking Brom shields are just not fair. Okay, Ruddy Sag is gonna get run down here. Oh my god, they are getting so made fun of. And the Brom shield to block every instant of damage. Ezreal not having mana immune yet, so they just can't do anything. And they get baited and they die. Oh shit, that's a solo bolo. Wait, is it? Oh shit, Peng did a lot of damage there. But Baus also did a lot of damage there. Nope. And Marlon is getting caught at the same time as... Wait, what? Wait, actually? Oh my god, he got one there. That's crazy. The damage is insane. If Naru would be able to get in there, that was playable. If Naru would be able to like get a Mega Nart to the wall. It's rough, boys. It's rough. This is looking like a 3-0 angle. I wonder if Ruddy Sag is gonna go red side game 3 and try to get a counter pick on top lane. Because the name of the game was top gap, bot gap. I think the only guy that is holding his own somewhat is mid lane. I mean, jungle is like okay this game as well, right? Like it was a rough early game, but he came back. But I think definitely like the bot lane, top lane is looking really rough, and I feel like it's partially because of the picks. Oh, that was a nice stun by Nema. Peng is just gonna die. He can't move. Oh, Nemesis pushes him away, but doesn't kill him. Okay, well done. I mean, they get out. It's still 6k gold though, and Atakan is being started. With Rice having no TP. So trading tier 1 for tier 2 is criminal. Okay, they're just gonna fight here because they know Quinn can join. Wait, but Peng just ulted into 2 people. Okay, so Velia flashes. And now Gaetan is just caught. And Baus is pushing bot lane. Okay, we are looking for a solo kill here. If he hits one more Q, oh my god! I mean, both champions there did like a lot of damage. Like both champions did a crazy damage there.
He's done a very good job of his shield, being a proper shielder. As a proper shielder. They get caught. Actually, Scuttleby hits on the natty.
I think the Baus just one-shot Ezreal on in the background. Yep. Okay, let's see what Double Dominate says. Because this game is over.
Well, it's not looking great. It's not looking great. I like that the boys like at least gave it a good try this game though. This was a much better game than the last game.
Yeah, it's true. He's not tilted.
Definitely got outplayed, but at least they played the game, you know?
He's smiling.
Oh, man.
I feel like he...
The game was pretty shit again. I mean, it sucks because, like, mid to late game, they're definitely a better team than us. I mean, obviously, early game, they're a better team than us, too. But, like, the place that we're supposed to be battling is early game.
Early game, they fucked up. Laning phase, they had wars.
I mean, it's also just way more comfortable game, right?
They changed my opinion on the Baus in competitive. I feel like people have a misconception about what I think about the Baus.
So we wouldn't be in this event if we
because when I was watching the Baus, his playstyle is different. Like Baus changed. Like Baus now in Los Ratones is not the same Baus as you meet in solo queue. He's not gonna go 20 deaths. Like look at him. First of all, he has a really good team, really good players around him. Second of all his team is putting effort to make his playstyle work. Third of all, he's not really, you know, playing the same way as he would be in solo queue. He's actually like really actively trying to play on tempo, He's trying to not die. We even saw it in the Sion game. We also saw it in the Quinn game. And of course, you know, the team knows him well, and they're playing well around him, and he has very strong lanes outside of him. So yes, maybe when the teams are even ganking him, his laners can get a lead. But that's because his laners are good enough to actually get a lead, right? And then I think he has Odwamne behind him. And Odwamne is one of the best LAC top laners. Maybe not when it comes to like his hands anymore, but definitely when it comes to his game knowledge, right? So I feel like Los Ratones as a team put a lot of effort into making Barbs work. And I think it's a great business decision in the end because he brings so many numbers, you know? Like he's just, like, he brings so many numbers to the team. Like everybody, like, you know, people will watch Los Ratones because of the Baus. Not just because of the Baus. Of course, they have K-Dral and they have the Mezzis and they have, you know, Reckless, Crowny. But like, they just have so much behind them. Or like, like he's just one of the reasons, you know. 1 hour of silence occasionally broken by a metal pipe falling sound effect. When? Like when? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it on 1, by the way. Like, okay, so the thing about Poppy against Naafiri is that the Poppy against Naafiri is... Oh my god! What the fuck?
Funny, man.
Oh my god! Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Maybe that was not a good idea to have it on. Okay, so it's a Lucian first pick, which is technically... They got a buy for it, though. I wonder what is Los Ratones' answer to the buy. My prediction... I actually don't have a prediction. I have no clue what they're gonna play into buy. Let's see here. Kaisa. I feel like if they pick Kaisa like this, they will pick Nautilus on 3. So either Reckless is gonna pick Nautilus away, or Reckless is gonna pick Nami, and they're gonna... Honestly, this draft is looking... This is the first draft, which I think after 1-2 is not easy. This is not an easy draft. Yeah, they just go Nami. So this could be a Nico as well, yeah. You know, what Solari said. I think this could be a Nico bot lane, or it could be Nautilus bot lane. But both champions are strong here. Would you consider dating men in parallel universe where humans aren't bound by culture, norms, ideology, and tradition? No. They go Translate into why. I mean, you have to understand that if you were born in a different culture, you guys know ancient Rome, right? There was nothing gay about backshotting another guy. You know, no way! No way! No way! No! No! Oh my god! The timing was impeccable. So anyway... Oh, wait, what? Did they just pick Pike? They actually got a Pike. Oh, they banned Galio. I feel like the Bao's next champion would have been Galio. Now they banned Galio. I wonder what is gonna be the counter pick here to the Jax. Honestly, I think Los Ratones did cook. I think the only way Los Ratones lose this game is if Kaisa gets Omega fed. Because if Kaisa gets Omega fed, then I think her poke is so good against Los Ratones comp. But if Kaisa does not get Omega fed... Okay, first of all, they need to Kaisa to get fed, and they need to one-shot Lucian. I think the Volibear ban was not good. I think the Isa banning Volibear, they should have banned Zilean. It is on the Meta-specific champion, but if they ban Zilean, it would get much easier to play fights. Do you think banning Rengar every game versus Ruddy is necessary? I don't think so. I think that every bruiser is good into Rengar, but I also think that most of the teams don't want to take the risk and just ban it. When we were... Okay, I can share it now because Ruddy is out after this game most likely, and if not, I still think they will not reverse sweep. So when we have the logic of drafting into Ruddy, at least what we discussed back then is that, you know, this guy plays 2 champs, Rengar, Mundo. If we don't need any other bans on any other lane, might as well just remove the 2 champions he's good at and just play into whatever else he plays. Because it's just gonna be easy, you know, like easier basically. And I think Rengar is one of those champs that if Rengar gets fed, it's a bit annoying to play against him. But Mundo not so much, so we would open Mundo sometimes, I think, did we? Actually, I don't even remember. Maybe we banned Mundo as well. I don't even remember exactly what we did against them. I just remember that like Mundo and Rengar are 2 bans that like sometimes you just make because you have no other bans and it's still good bans. That's the thing about the Baus. He doesn't play like the standard Jax, he's playing the AP Jax. I feel like you could have just picked the Nectar. Oh my god, like what the fuck? Stop. All of this stop. Restores 125 mana every second. If you can't get mana, restore health instead. And attacks deal bonus damage to minions. Marlon. Oh, really good flash from Nata. Reckless no mana can finish off the kill.
First blood. Marlon takes a
Who be
deep
2 kill? I mean, this is to be expected, by the way.
play from Ruddy.
They are supposed to win this lane. Oh no, they need to turn.
Take those first dragons. We are seeing a fight though breaking out. Velia gonna have
Okay.
to throw some
Velia got
damage.
chunked.
Bubble does land here on to Natty. In jumps
Oh
Marlon.
no, Marlon.
Doesn't connect though. with
Velia is
the
gonna get ulted. Oh no, the Nemesis flash, but the ult didn't go through.
Two on the board.
That's
Natty
rough.
forward, gets a bomb on his head. Crowley's putting some extra damage in as the bomb goes off and they're all going
Okay.
low. That's gonna be the
I think
revive.
because they used every single Q as he was dying, they can't kill.
Run away. Marlon being hunted here. Dashes away to safety.
Marlon is playing very, very well on this bike. That's like they are actually having the best early game of the tournament for them so far. Besides the fact that top lane is getting proxied and he's losing so much CS, they are having a very good early game so far. Now he has so much tempo. No, Vi, don't fucking die here. Why would you ever go here right now against a guy who procs? Like, bro, Natty, he's dead. Oh my god, this guy. I feel like the Vi is so... She's so lost. She's actually so lost. Why do people proxy farm? Proxy farming is about tempo. When you have to catch a wave, you are essentially need time. So tempo is something like time. When you catch waves deeper, you get more time because the next wave is gonna come later. So by proxying, you catch them very early, so you get more time. And the time you get, you can use to, for example, go into Raptors and fist enemy Vi. That's one of the examples you can use the time for. But isn't it super risky? It depends on the timings. Bao's playstyle is very easy for people that understand the game. It is way harder to play against him when you don't understand the game. So you can proxy in certain timings. You can proxy either when your team, even if you die, even if you get ganked, if your team can make a play on the other side of the map, it's still going to be a successful proxy. Because if you get the wave, that means even if an enemy team kills you, they can actually get a tower, they can get plates, and you got the minions, so you don't lose anything besides feeding enemy team 300, 400 gold, right? That's good example of a good proxy. Example of a bad proxy would be, you get only half of the wave, your team cannot do anything on the other side of the map, and let's say enemy team gets a dragon out of it. Then this is a bad proxy. So proxy is risky when you don't have enough information. In this case, he is playing a one-on-one matchup where he one-shots waves, and he saw 4 people showing on the map because his team was taking a bot side fight. So him going there, what he did was really good. It was really, really good. There was no counterplay to it as well. Ruddy sack needs a little bit of a bigger league than they have right now. Because and this is example of a good proxy again, because he gets the wave. Even if he dies now, which I think he's gonna die. Okay, that was actually a bad proxy. I take it back. Sorry, that was a bad proxy. He dies, even though he got the wave. His opponent is gonna also get the wave. And there's nothing his team can do. So this was a bad proxy. That was a bad death. If Candy gets hooked though, okay.
Holy moly, 49 months, I love you.
Okay, I mean, yeah. Wait, I think Velia is going way too deep here. Why is he going... Oh my god, the heal. Oh my god, the heal from Reckless and the barrier from... Actually, there wasn't even barrier, just Reckless heal. Ah, they go too deep, they get too excited. That is a comeback. That is a comeback right here. That's all they needed. Ruddy Sack takes the fight on a bot wave, not knowing Trundles. They get baited. Pyke dies, trying to protect Nata. And then Vi ults very well, but then gets too excited and goes in on a Lucian. Yeah, I mean, Velia just went too deep here, right? But right now they're out, by the way. Like, nothing should happen, but yeah.
Oh no, Marlon! I don't think he's getting away.
Wait, I think Marlon just tried to ult Crowny, but there was no damage to execute him, so he just died again. Lane swap is happening. Natty Nat will die if his Q gets cancelled by the pillar. Okay.
Zuma was taken, donated $2. Before I go, I need to abuse this broken TTS. Hope it's
Okay, Reckless is caught though. Oh my god. Marlon is gonna die for it though. No, he doesn't! Wait, this is a comeback. This is a crazy comeback. No flash. They're just gonna run him down here. Holy shit. Wait, Ruddy suck.
kidding. Goat love you.
Shut the fuck up, Zuma! Go, guy, love you. And have a good one. Really well done. Good calls by Ruddy sack. And Rose Ratones are feeling a little bit too confident, I'd say, in this one.
waiting around for
Okay, short trade, proc, W, and run.
another
Classic.
great fight, and this is going to be 2 void grubs secured right there for Ruddy. Marlon, can you get the Q?
Oh my god, no way, bro. I mean, this Q was not even close.
Breakaway. He actually jumps in, throws down the Grandmaster's might. Gets caught
That was not
by
close,
the
guys.
so can't go for
That was not
more.
close.
Does have
They
a
can't play is a bit copium.
as Baus
Okay, Baus has to flash here.
for a proxy
Yep.
farm, has to flash away.
Bro, if Kai'Sa gets a snipe on him, that would be mega crazy.
Very-
You know who this game is on? There is one person in this game who is the real carry. And it might be unexpected, but it's actually Nemesis. Zilean is not a champion that can 1v9 a game, but this specifically, this game specifically he can, because his ults are so important.
Showing up.
Thrown down the realm, that's gonna be
He will flash away, he will be fine.
from Nemesis, but that chrono shift is not gonna do
Nice
much.
flash.
He flashes away from Marlon's lockdown. The calculation collects.
Yeah, so this is an example of a bad proxy again.
1 versus 2. Grandmaster's Might's been thrown out for him. Hits level 11. Naddy's gonna
Wait, that was anticlimactic. He killed and then ran. So this would have been a bad proxy if he dies, but he ended up not dying, so it's a good proxy again, right? It's like the same thing over again. They fully see the dragon start, but I don't think they're gonna fight because Zilean has no ult. Zilean ult later on in the game is gonna have a lot of CDR, so... But Ruddy, this is the first Ruddy game where they win early game and they also get the Feats of Strength buff, which is the boots. Which is nice in this game, by the way. Like the 9 CDR boots from Zilean, very big. Getting mercs on Jax, I guess, like free magic resist, that's nice. Okay, they're trying to overforce top lane. I don't like it too much. I feel like they should just do... If they want to do something here, they should just do Herald.
Gaithen, all up top. Can they get him? That's the question.
Minion's gonna block there.
Okay, how much time can he buy? This is the question. He's gonna get the wave. That's 100%, right?
Cage out, Baus trying to play the
Oh my god, he sidestepped one thing. Okay, he won't be able to do much here. He's just gonna die.
And X marks the spot.
But they get one tower bot lane.
Tower will crumble.
So far it's 1-for-1. And Velia. Velia hard stomps this 1-1, by the way.
So well played by the Vi. Has to flash. That flash is over.
Velia looking at Naddy. I didn't think he was in danger. Finds his back.
Okay, Velia is gonna die for this 1-for-1. Flash for flash. Another kill for Gitan. I mean, this Yorick is gonna be a menace. Well done by Velia getting a solo bolo, but I'm not really sure it was worth it. Because, you know, the gold trade itself is always better for the people that get assist. And he didn't ruin anybody's tempo. Like, it's not like Yorick lost tempo because of it. He already got the wave and everything. Yorick just wasted like 5 more seconds. Is Crowny Crownshot or are they two different people? They are two different people. Crowny is like... you know how there's two brothers and sisters that are like look exactly alike, like look very alike? So Crowny and Crownshot are different. It's just his brother. Twin, yeah. Like Crowny is Crownshot's twin. How is your English at this level after like 10-0 streaming? Okay, streaming doesn't require difficult English, so don't judge me for not being like, for having a very... I can't even get tilted because I'm too fucking dumb! Hey, well, you can't blame me for having a very small vocabulary when I'm spending time with only dumb bosses. Not only in my chat, but also in my teams. There's no smart people. Who can I talk to that is smart? Nobody. The smartest person I can talk to is myself in the mirror. Okay, Baus just made a very good play. He might have just won the game for his team. Okay. We already got top tower, so this is... Okay, that was not too bad by Rudesak, but they actually got outplayed. That was really good play by Jax. Well, that fucking sucks, and Yorick cannot really do anything against Zilean, so please don't flash. Thank you. Whoa, 1k gold to Lucian, that's painful. That is not good. That is very not good, bro. No, bro, no way that I play this. No way that I play this. No way that I play. No way, bro. No way Crowny gets out with 10 HP. Getan has a great TP ward, but doesn't TP to finish out Crowny. And then they didn't get a single kill here. Like, this was such a bad call from those Ratones. They got flied. Like, Nata ult was not good. Marlon ult was not good. I think the only guy who ulted well was Natty Nat. Oh no, and Nata is dead now as well. Proof. Proof. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's a big one. That's a big one, actually, because Trundle died 50 seconds before Dragon's up. So that is a big one.
Gets in. I think he misclicked a little bit there. It's just going to jump away.
I think Natinat has... Wait.
They're jumping in onto the back line. Natty is blown up. Belly
They are disconnected. I think Natinat Q got cancelled by the pillars, so they're just disconnected. Yorick is not pressuring yet. I mean, again, I don't know if it's stress or so, but like they're just... They are always just like...
probably don't take this.
I mean, like top lane made... They might even get Nash if somebody else dies out of it.
Talking about demolishing Gaithen, they're looking to demolish him.
There's the pillar to find the lockdown onto him. Gaithen is
Okay, so that's Gaetan gonna die. Okay, quote me on this. Baus is gonna survive, Yorick is gonna die, they're gonna get Nashor, and the game is gonna end within 2 minutes.
trying to finish Bounce up in the meanwhile. Marlon chasing in. They find the lockdown. He misses the ultimate. Bounce jumping away.
Okay, they got a Nashor out of it.
Kill.
Unless this Vi is a freaking hero and Smite steals it.
He's in the area. Can he make the hero steal happen? There's no vision actually for Los Ratones behind the pit.
Okay, did not risk it. They're getting poked too much.
Give it up. Super low on mana for Nemesis as well.
Oh my god, the double bomb.
Bombs onto 3.
Wait, but Nemesis has no mana, no? Like, Nemesis actually doesn't have mana here.
Goes through the goalposts.
Good redemption by Reckless.
Redemption. Ruddy Sack just gonna quickly grab the wave, grab pressure, and back off.
Okay, that felt like they can maybe cook something.
From the side of LR. Nemesis.
In the
But, okay, the problem is they can't one-shot him.
chrono shift.
Can they kill him again?
Can the rest of the cavalry
Okay, they can.
No, they
That's
can't.
something.
Nata will take the kill.
Yorick is the ping mid lane.
How much control they can
Marlon is smurfing it, bro. Marlon's the only player that keeps them in it.
we were looking at.
Natinat is the guy who throws, and Marlon's the guy who is actually playing well.
Came up.
Crowny getting heavily chunked out the
I do have a feeling, though, that if they start this Nash, they're again risking the whole game, right? Oh, bro. Velia has Smite and Steel. I mean Smite.
Full mana bar for Nata.
Reckless is full mana because of blue buff.
They've got Peng on one flank, they've got Marlon just playing flank on the
Okay.
other. Immediately jump in onto Reckless, but the culling comes
Okay, Nata is dead for it.
is Zilly.
Reckless is alive.
Trying his hardest to hold
Nati misses a Q.
to disengage. Natty trying to find
They're always disconnect. Okay, so Getan just like, oh my god, Crowny. Bro, okay, I don't got, like, well played to Crowny. Well played to Crowny. But Rose, like, Ruddy's sack is so bad, it's insane. Like, mechanically, they are getting so fucking gapped, and that's a Nashor. This is just a hand stiff. This is not a fight they were supposed to win. Not at all. It's just a mega hand stiff. And that's, yeah, I mean, they're bagging it, baby. They're actually bagging it.
Not like this. Ruddy
Not like this, bro.
Natty's been pulled over. Gaithen being a nuisance in the side lane here. They're going to throw the tidal wave down. Nata is annihilated.
Nata is caught.
The slow is too much. And I think Los Ratones might just be looking for the
I think they end here.
Baron.
I think they 100%. Oh, they don't. Oh, they go bot.
Has had to reset and defend top lane. So maybe that's enough.
Bro, the Trundle Zillion comp is popping off right now.
Great rotation right here. Baus pushed the wave, TP'd back, sorry, reset back, went for the wave that Gaithen was pushing. Then Gaithen has to reset because they lost a member. And Baus did the hard work right there. He
Ha!
up.
Hook ignite.
Onto Crown.
Nice. I like that redemption. He knows he's gonna like commit to hit the tower, so the redemption is just there to, you know, make sure that he can dash into a hill, as he doesn't flash.
Gonna be able to hold on. The nice little
Wait, what happened to Gaetan? How does he have HP? Was it Jax or what? The gameplay and the drafts were so one-sided, you know? And by the way, this draft, I don't even think this draft is that great from Los Ratones. I just think they got like, just massively like, you know, hands capped.
Bounce is coming on the flank. He's gonna get caught by the lockdown. Not gonna let that happen. Nice play.
Okay, the Nemesis had to ult for himself.
For the damage, but the base is over.
Okay, if Eve...
Need to defend.
By the tower doesn't matter because they respawn. And I guess Jax died. Wait, who did kill Jax? Was it Kaisa? Somebody just got plenty of gold for that Jax, but I don't know who.
Handily saved that siege.
And Zillion also has like no cooldown. He used it and he's up in like what, 10 seconds, 15. It's crazy.
It's a solid
Like Zillion ult at this point of the game is like 30 seconds cooldown.
tower. They
Okay, you see the poke by Kaisa? I thought that's gonna carry the game.
down the culling onto Gaze.
But it's just not carrying the game.
Getting a lot of it. In jumps Natty.
Natis was trying to ult the backline, but he failed. Baus is flanking GG.
Takes the kill. Looking down onto Nata. Nata will be taken out. Bounce finishes him up. 2 members.
GG's!
Jack remain. Jason caught by the slow. Throws the cage in.
Los Ratones made it to the finals.
Bounce will take another kill. Marlon will be locked down as well as he jumps
Jillian late game, I don't know how much damage he did, not too much. But his speed ups with no cooldown and his ult that the AD carry can just dash in on every wave is a little bit unfair, feels like. And Jankos' prediction is wrong once again. Yo! I predict Los Ratones to win. Just one game, bro. It was just a one game thing, you know.